God, for He is good and He is worthy. That was so dry. Still worthy. Whenever you get done, He's still worthy. He brought you here.
Yes, He did.
There were some people that didn't make that destination, but we made it. So He's worthy. There's nothing else. Because if you ever think about it, if you ever put your mind on it, you'll understand how worthy He really is. I'm not going to go there with you.
Do it anyway.
I guess some of us are just waiting on the dressing and the chicken. But if it had not been for Jesus, we wouldn't have anything. I'm trying to make you do something.
All right.
And I wasn't fixing to do it.
It's all right.
All right. Proverbs 31.
Oh my God.
Proverbs 31. 25 through 28. And you know I would do that, but Pastor,
Go, Lee.
no, listen.
Yeah.
When Pastor was training us,
Well, we finna.
y'all do the inventory now. When he was training us, he said, get up here, do what you're gonna do, and keep it moving. Then you said, let's run the tape. That's what he said. And it takes a lot of discipline to get you there. Yes, sir. I'm humbling myself. Because when you get up here, it starts turning. Yeah. And it is turning and turning, and sometimes it falls over.
All right.
And these ministers that get up here, they really don't mean to go there.
Yeah.
But it just happens.
All right. All
But
right.
I digress. Proverbs 31, verse 25. Strength and honor are her clothing. She shall rejoice in the time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on her tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and called her blessed. First of all, I want to give honor and praises to God for all the things that He's done in our lives until this point now and then on forward. I also need to give honor right now to my mom. I give honor to my mom today for being the one woman that I know that never quit. There were occasions when it would have been easy to lay it down and just say, I'm done. Because you did sing, but you didn't operate in it. And the times when I thought that you were going to lay down, she came out with fire like I was like, she's walking around like a 16-year-old. And I'm not going to tell her age because she might not want to tell it, but you know what I'm saying. It just didn't make sense to me. But I understood that was the presence and the blessings of God that was surrounding her. So I give her honor today. Because of you and my dad. I am who I am. And I want to talk to you all about the things that we do and the pressure and the responsibility of being a mom. When we become mothers, when we find out that we're going to be mothers, the molding and the structure is already being established.
Yeah.
What we're saying, what we're drinking, what we're eating directly affects the fetus that rests in our wombs.
Yes.
All right.
And as it grows, it begins to show the world that it's on its way.
Right.
While we're in the process of going through the pregnancy, and then some of us, we've dressed it up nowadays. We do gender reveal. We got to tell everybody what we're going to have. Before, you know, it used to be a time when you didn't know until it came out and you were like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
it's a boy or it's a girl. But now we got gender reveals. We got these, what they call them? Baby showers. And now the men are invited.
Yeah.
They playing games, the women's playing games, but we're not really thinking about the responsibility that that comes with that child.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
Like I said, we have to be responsible for the things that we eat, the things that we drink. We have to be responsible for the rest that we take, because this baby is taking everything that's in you out.
Wow.
And if you don't replenish those things, you become depleted.
Wow.
And you end up with complications
Yeah.
in childbearing. Your labor is labor. Now my daughter had one of the worst labors I've witnessed. Yeah. It was over 27 hours
My God.
of labor. And it was a lot of pain and anguish. And there was some things said that comes out of your pain.
Yeah.
Talk.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily really feel that way at the time. But because you're going through that pain,
Yeah.
and it feels like it's never ending. Because as the time goes, the pain intensifies.
Wow.
So with that being said, there's still some molding that's being made. Even in the birthing process, you're actually giving that child your tools. How you gonna make it through this?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna lay down and just let it happen? Are you gonna put everything you got in you to make sure that this comes forward?
All right.
Okay, what am I saying? When that child comes out, I'm gonna get there. When the child comes, he's born. He's coming to the world, and everybody said, "Ooh, he's beautiful. She's gorgeous." But there's a responsibility that's in the disclaimer.
Yeah.
It's a fine print that's down at the bottom that you can't even see.
That's all right, Lisa.
Because what we put in that child is what he becomes in the world.
Yes.
We have to think about what we're actually feeding the child. Oh, it's so important.
Yes.
All right.
Because without the right feeding,
Yes.
he's malnourished.
That's right.
And if he's malnourished, that's when I get involved, because he's failing to thrive.
Yeah.
Why is he failing to thrive?
Yeah.
If you have all the tools there,
Yeah.
if you have the formula, if you have all the vitamins and things that you need for the baby, why is it not doing what it needs to do at a normal rate? And some of these things, and I want to say this, some of these things are not within your control. Some of these things just happen. But I'm saying what happens when you have the tools and we're not properly using them. And when I say tools, this is the tool that I'm talking about. What happens to the Word of God once we go through all of these phases? Once we find out that we're going to have a child, we're going to be a mother, we're going to be a parent, what happens? What do we impart into the lives of the children that we're going to bear?
Oh God.
Because everything that you need in order to parent your child is in this manual.
Yes.
And I remember hearing parents over and over again tell me, there's no rule book for how you can parent your children.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing that you can like look into. You know, they have books and books a million. You go to all these bookstores, you can buy all these books by these doctors and philosophers and all these different things. But there's nothing really that tells you how to handle certain situations.
Yes.
But that's because we don't even understand that we had a manual all the time.
Yes.
That gave us the instructions for everything that we need to do to deal with the children that we have today. Now, the digital generations are different.
Yes.
The instructions are, I mean, you can tell it all the time because some things that work for you don't work for my kids.
Yes.
And some stuff that work for my kids don't work for theirs.
Yeah.
But this is the part of it that never changed.
All right.
You know, it's like Dr. Miles Monroe said it so wonderfully. He said that when you buy a product, you pull it out of the box, and before you pull it out of the box, on the very top of it is the manual.
Yes.
And the manual is there, and all you got to do is read the manual in order to know how to use the product.
All right.
But a lot of us open the product, pull this out, throw it aside, and pull out the product.
That's
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
And start just using it.